You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine.
Check it, Lizzo skins, you surprised? Sick pop, street team and shit. Sick pop, sick fucks. Legit, legit, legit. I let the power and the realness drive me, son. I made one CD, you think I'm fucking done? No such luck, schmucks. If I was you, I'd duck. I'm about to let you have it, done. Run. Form, Lizzo. Kick you in the chest with my mid-cut Adidas forms. You don't want to be here when I'm done. Overcome. The sun's where I come from. Get guarding respect. I'm a veteran of this street game hustle. On the mic, I put you to shame. I got the muscle. Lame, tame. The beast they call Nizzo. Gonna be problems and you don't solve them. Toe tag shit evolving. I say that's a problem.
You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. I know these cats is hating, I know that they be waiting. I see they want the lettuce dog, he's bringing home the bacon. I'm giving doctors patience, you think he's playing? We steady mobbing, you get dropped off the basements. Calling up the mason, some man a Harper style. Some been going a while and I'll leave them bodies piles. They talk the dripping jabber, a Michael Jackson batter, a Thriller in vanilla, and I'm climbing up the ladder. When you doing good, you know they coming out the wood. I know they think they can, I know they think they could. I got some baddest bitches, I got a yummy mistress. Ian Paris making dough, strictly business. You strictly missing at the plate, you whipping. I'm on the hill, I'm that Cliff Lee bitching. So stop your little bitching before you end up missing. These bucks congratulate, you pussies later hissing. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine.
Beats, body bagging beats. Espinoza tomorrow night, 125 pounder. Boom. Just 5 KOs in the last 5 fucking fights. That's a boy that can hang with Tank Davis, Inoue, 125 pounders that can knock you the fuck out. Espinoza, no one's talking about this fight, man. I know Eubanks and Ben number 2, right? But, obviously I'm going to watch it, right? But day starts right now, right? And then at 6 o'clock, we got UFC, 322, and then we got Espinoza, fight card. And then we got one championship, 173. Insane in Japan. I mean, I just did one championship this morning. That was insane, too. Good card there. I mean, starting one championship Friday mornings is off the charts. It's off the charts. I can't recommend it enough. Let me see something real quick. No. Here we go. Roundabout way. There we go. All right. Let's get this fucking shit. Boom. Share screen. Espinoza vs. Khegai.
A pro at AI. No, I'm leveled up with AI. I've been playing with AI for a year now. I just leveled up the chat GPT 5.5, 6 to $20 a month. I mean, what the fuck? It's like having a fucking assistant beside you that ain't incompetent, totally competent. You just ask it, and it tells you. You don't know how to talk to it. 2,041 wins. July will be 4 years on Tapology, 1,488 losses. But, right, then you got this. See, since July 23rd, 21, right? July 23rd, so July 20, there's, see, March. Just right at 3 years, 4 years, see, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, see? Next one is 4 years. And there's one for you, 1,500, but I actually picked more than, a lot more than that. I don't think you get the next one until 5,000 picks. 5,000 ones, I mean. We're going to go through UFC first card. Look at this card. Every one of these fights, right? These two are for belts, right? But all these fights could be a fight night headliner. Every one of them. This is the most stacked card I've seen on paper in the UFC this year so far. I think it's only going to get better with Zuffa Boxing in the beginning of January and Amazon. I'm sorry, Paramount. I already had Paramount, so I've already had it before. Yeah, no more pay-per-views. Yeah, this fucking. We'll go from we'll go from the bottom. We'll go from prelims down. Last week I gave it right live on commentary when I was commentating on UFC Fight Night. I gave you guys 6 picks in a row, underdog cities. I said, here you go. I show you, right? $5, $10 I put on it. Double, triple my money, right? And once after one lost, I just left it alone. I sent it to my wife. If I lost it, I wouldn't have just kept putting money in it. There's no reason. You just give it back. I better take people out of casinos. You know what I mean? They're up 25 grand. I'm up 20 grand. I'm like, let's go now before you give it back. I'm back. I'm not giving this back. Let's go. Rest in peace, Brian La Pasta, my man. True story. Everything's true here. There ain't no fucking Fugazi bullshit here. It's not even close. Here we go. First fight again. Slava Claus. I like Slava Claus versus Jaguar. Camilo. This kid's fucking pretty good. Camilo. Gabe Green. Almost 6 months. 6 months ago. His first UFC fight. You know what I mean? Come on. Rear naked choke. Not a big deal, but look at. There you go. He's 1-3. He got submitted 5 months ago, almost 4.5 months ago. He lost the unanimous decision to Todd Nolan, who beats a lot of people. He beat he lost Chase Hooper. But this kid, he can fight though. He can definitely fight. Russia, Team Alpha Male. I'm an alpha. No doubt about it. Let me see. Camilo. I like Camilo. Honestly, I think right here, I'm going to give you my locks, but we lost a few fights on this fucking card, too. Yeah, Camilo. Hold on. Well, Mega. I hope he does well. I like Ewing for stepping up, too. Ewing's fucking tough kid. I like Pretez, too, but Leon Edwards ain't going to be easy if they're just fucking striking. Bo Nickel become, I called it when he was going to get knocked out. I said, Adia, double champ and one championship. I said, Bo Nickel wasn't ready for him. I was right. I give you guys fucking underdog cities every single fucking time. Every single fucking time. I don't know, I like both these. I think, I don't know about the hunter here, like Eric Makaniko. Let me see, yeah, Cody Brundage. I remember that. I had him in that fight. I got knocked the fuck out 8 months, 3 weeks ago. He didn't take enough time off, but he still got it. Good for you, kid. This kid can fight. Yeah, but plus 650, you know what? Yeah, 2-inch reach advantage for the hunter. He's all, yeah, submission, rear naked choke. KO. KO. This is in lower promotions, but there's a contender series right there. Dana White contender series, literally 3 months ago. And then he fought, look at that, the same week he won the contender series, they put him in a fight right there, and he won, rear naked choked. So give this kid some credit, man. Always be ready to fight. You get that phone call, be ready to fight. Don't say, I haven't had a training camp. You're a pro fighter, stay in shape. Angela Hill, like, I can't believe she's still fighting. Yeah, all right, so here we're gonna go. I like Slava Klaus. He's funny and he can fight, but like same reach. Can't teach reach. The only thing is one fight in the fucking UFC. But he got choked out, so that's not bad. He's got a good chin. This kid's got a good chin, but yeah, this is a hard fight to pick right here. But you know what? 84 and 64. I don't fucking like this, but I'll go like this. Least losses. I know he hasn't fought the same fucking competition. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 1 and 3, and 1. You got that momentum. You can't be 1 and 2, losing 3, 1 and 1, losing 3. It just can't happen in MMA. I mean, it can happen, but you gotta go decision now. See, I don't pick enough decisions. Glendale, Arizona. Arizona's breeding some good fighters. But Chechnya. You know Chechnya, they put all mycelium in there and, mushrooms. And now it's all fucking cleaned up, almost perfectly cleaned up. The mycelium has eaten up all the fucking nuclear waste. That's how incredible mushrooms are. And not just the psilocybin ones. I'm talking about edible mushrooms. So the mycelium is insane. What that shit does underneath the ground. This ain't a science class. It's just the truth. I know I do this shit in the 80s. Now with technology, I'm just going to give my kids generational wealth. He was looking a little flabby today for some weird reason. He did not look like himself. But don't judge a book by its cover. Honestly, we've seen that in one championship this morning. Benny Hill looking dude. Last fight, co-main event. That kid, you would never look at him and say that kid's a tough kid, but kid looked like Benny Hill, for Christ's sakes, right? He beat a very good fucking Muay Thai fighter. Knocked him clean out cold with a triple left hook. It was pretty impressive. I'm going to go with Nico. Even though I like to hunt the underdog city, C6 plus 650 people. Got to get that underdog money right. I'm going to go, let me see, last knockout, yeah, it was 2 years ago, but he had a submission. He got knocked the fuck out. Split decision. Cody Brundage. 185 pounders. I think he's going to knock dude out. I think he's going to get into a fucking phone booth scrap with this dude. I think he's more athletic. See, the eyes don't lie. He's hungry. What do you think? This is a joke, Hunter? This ain't no joke. My friend's fighting in BKFC next month. Shout out to Travis, the Outlaw Demko. Give him your support. He's representing Tough Town, Stoughton, Mass. Good fucking kid. Tough kid with his hands, too. BKFC. He's going to be a problem for a lot of those guys because great fucking boxer. Good hands. We got Klein, the Archangel versus Angela Overkill Hill, who's fucking 18 and 15. I mean, look at this unanimous decision. Look, I mean, she might not have won that fight, right? But she doesn't get finished. She's always a tough fight for all these fucking ladies. She seems to get better and better and better, Angela Hill. But look at that. Look, head kick KO. I love seeing finishes. Like Marvelous Marvin Hagler said, rest in peace, right? I can't leave it in the judge's hands. I got to finish it with these, right? Decision, KO. So 3 KOs in her last fucking 5 fights. Lost to UD. We all know how that goes, though. UD. High Park, New York, Northeast Beast. 40 years old versus 25-year-old. Oh, look at this. Yep. 2.5-inch reach advantage. Can't teach reach. Hill will fight tough, but she don't have that fucking heavy hands. That's her only problem. If she had heavy hands, she'd be a fucking serious problem. She's definitely going to push this girl to her limit, but can't teach reach. I believe she will land more, honestly. I believe it's inevitable. Unless Angela Hill has been using heavy hands and doing a lot of plyometrics, a lot of core training. But she trains hard. Definitely trains hard. Yeah, Alliance MMA. Good job. She Silver Fox BJJ High Park, New York. Okay. We'll go decision. Not in the fucking co-main, though. That woman, I'm looking forward to that woman fight, man. No bullshit. I'm looking forward to the Espinoza fight in boxing. I'm looking forward to this whole card. I'm looking forward to the one championship card is off the charts, too, in Japan. That's at 11 o'clock East Coast time. This starts at 6 p.m. East Coast time. Early prelims, and main card. 9 o'clock, the Espinoza card starts. I just want to get through the co-main and main on this, and then to the co-main and main on the Espinoza card, and then right to the fucking one championship card. Rotang, Super Bond, so many really great fucking fighters out of one championship. So many belts on the line. Insanity. So this Chepe versus Pat Sabatini. This is a great fight. Every one of these fights is like at the charts. All these fights could be fight of the night. Let me see who's got the reach here. 1-inch reach event. Pennsylvania, United States. But what part of Pennsylvania? Philly or fucking Pittsburgh? Illinois. Syndicate MMA. Chi-Town Salute. Philly Salute. Let me see. He's 3-2 in his last 7 months ago. I know he fought 8. All right. Yeah. Machine Gun Chepe. I like Chepe a lot. UD. I don't like these UDs though. Jack Jenkins, KO, Trevor, UD. Verbal tap out from arm injury. I remember that. He's fought some tough guys, but here we go. Some more, look at all, even though he got finished, right? Damon Jackson, MMA math don't work. See, Damon Jackson, it don't work. I don't care what anyone says. He beat Almeida 14-0 at the time, which made him 14-1. Diego Lopez. We all know Diego Lopez could fight, but we've seen fucking Volkanovski beat him. Brito, UD. I don't like these UDs. Submission. I like the submission. No, I like the submission. I don't care. Sabatini. I hate to say it, brother. I like you a lot, dude. 20-5, but yeah, this fight is really hard to pick right here. This is a hard fight to pick, but 5-0 versus 3-2. I don't care about the fucking MMA math. More wins, less losses. That's why he's 15th. 21st for Rascal. 18-6. But he's 5-0 in his last 5. That's the thing, man. He's beaten like good fighters, journeymen and good fighters. Good mixed martial artists. 17, 26%. That's Tapology. That'll be at like 7,000, 8,000 tomorrow picks by 6 o'clock. Oh, yeah, before I pick that fight, yeah, I'll go just so you people could see my picks last week, just so you can see, so I could prove to you that I picked a bunch of underdogs live, right on live. Pro Box, I was 1 and 2 because Flaz did, he did well, but this one was perfect. See, 7th round, perfect, exactly what I said was going to happen. KO in the 7th round. See, 7th round, 3 check marks. Right, only 2 fights I picked because you know why? They both went fucking 10 and 12 rounds. I don't pick 6-round fights and shit. Not in boxing. There you go, right? That's boxing, and then there you go. The fuck, 8-12. So 8-4 on the on this guy. So watch, these are all underdogs at it too, because I handicapping fights, right? McVeigh, that was a good fight. Zach Reese was in trouble, and then he pulled it out. Round 2. But Miles Johns and Knuckles. This is a good fight. They were going at it. I think Miles Johns was Marcos pulled it out. I think Miles John was the underdog. I thought Marcos was the underdog. I'm pretty sure he was. Gomez beat Pennington. Decision. I thought that fight could have won either way, actually. This one right here, I knew this was going to happen like this. Dude, if you just did some more cardio and lost about 30 pounds or 20 pounds, got a little more shredded, you might have a chance, brother. I had round 1. It happened. I had round 2. It happened in round 1. It's heavyweight, man. You touch somebody cleanly, and they don't see the punch coming, or the kick, or the knee, or the elbow. AD all done. There you go. These are all underdogs from what I remember. This one was underdog. It was live. I was doing it right on DraftKings. I was saying underdog, say the underdog. It was like 5, 6 in a row. I think this one, Bueno Silva, I think Silva was favored in this one, or she might not have been. But look, exactly, decision. And that's not a hard, perfect pick to make. This one was third man decision. Barcelos. Barcelos was the underdog in this fight. He won that one, right? Emmers was an underdog in this fight. He won that one. Emmers looked really good in that fight. Christian Leroy Duncan looked fucking great. Look, that was a perfect pick, round 2. KO, Duncan. I'm pretty sure Christian Leroy Duncan was an underdog. I'm pretty sure. But Padilla was an underdog if he wasn't. I know he was, right? With Bonfim. Medic was an underdog. He was like 5-0 or 3-2, 3 wins in a row. He got fucking spinning head kick, knocked the fuck out. Out cold. The doctor was in fucking town. Schnell, submission round 1. Morales missed that one. Brown missed that one, brother. Just get back to the gym, rule boy, and start doing some roll work and get back to the fundamentals and techniques. You know, that's what it is. Fundamental technique over and over and over and over and over again. Bonfim fought really good in that fight, dude. I give you a lot of credit because Brown was hitting you with some shots and you hitting Brown with some shots. Brown, do not give up, man, on yourself, dude. But yeah, 8-4, 3 perfect, 530. So that was last week. That was last week. All right, so where are we? We're on this. I swear to God, I just picked these fights, didn't I? Look at this bullshit. Hold on a sec. Love you too, brother, Jake. If I didn't love you, brother, I wouldn't even fucking answer. Like, Texas, brother. You're probably one of the only people I answer to on Texas. Thank you, Tyler Betts, has subscribed to you on YouTube. Thanks. Thank you. She subscribed to a guy that actually fought in his life. I'm not saying people can't pick fights that never fought. I'm not saying that at all because some people can, just really good at doing that. But it's good when you've actually fought in your life and kind of understand where you got to go. You go to dark places if you want to stay on top. Yeah, I'm taking Camilo here. I'm going to go with a decision. 155. I'm going to go with Marcanico. 185. I'm going to go KO. I'm going to say round 2. I'm going to say round 1. Explosiveness. Angela Hill, I like you a lot. I think you've gotten better and better and better. But stick with that commentator job. Get a couple more bags. Invest that money and then just be a commentator, honestly, because you do a good job doing that. You don't need you have nothing to prove no more. You're probably not going to be a champion, right? You're going to see the elite of the elite in the co-main. So unless you think you can beat those ladies, I think just another bag or 2, make this your last year, and just be a commentator. I'm sure Dana White will take you as a commentator, and I'm sure you probably know that. As you feel you're just getting better and better, and if you had knockout power, I would tell you to stay, you know what I mean? But if you don't get that knockout power and you don't have that, you do got the head kicks and stuff. You learn how to fucking use those spinning wheel kicks and shit, and axe kicks and question mark kicks, and you put people out cold. You can't do it with your hands, do it with your fucking legs. Shin to the chin. Chepe. I'm sorry. I'm not I'm not ignoring anybody. Just if you're in the Savage Room chat, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just going over the cards so I don't do that. Hey, Captain El Captain Rafujo. What's happening, my man? It's good to always see you, man. Tyler Betts. Rafujo. Thank you, Tyler Betts, for subscribing. It just came across my screen. Thank you. Chepe versus Sabatini. You know what? I like the plus money here, people. I'm always going to go for underdogs for people. Unless it's John Jones or something. Like, I'm always going to take John Jones because I know he's going to win. I know the deep waters John Jones is willing to go to win. I know he's already training for Francis or fucking Aspinall. They ain't going to put him and Pereira against each other because they're two fucking superstars. And it wouldn't be fair to John Jones would beat Alex Pereira in the wrestling department. We all know it. And once he gets him on the ground, it's going to be ground and pound smash. We all know it. No question, Jake, buddy. That's Jake LaMotta, the boxer. It's texting me. He's a boxer. Let me see. Sabatini. I'm going to say featherweight. Yeah, the only thing I don't like, though, is... Okay, yeah. We'll go with a fucking TKO on the ground. Round 2. Sabatini's a good pick, too, though. They're like a lot of these fights, like you can't go wrong with either pick. Gerald Mershot, every time I go against him, he'll win fucking 2 in a row. But his record ain't bad, 37-20. That's not bad. And for not being elite, for basically being known as a fucking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy, and that's it, basically. He's well-rounded, but last time I seen him fight, like, the punches were so slow and Jesus Christ, they were so fucking telegraphed. It was like a really weak amateur could have fucking slipped those punches. But he gets you on the ground, man. He can fuck you up. I mean, Shabazian, fucking Barberena. But it's not like he's losing the fucking bums or nothing, but come on, man. Michel Pereira, that was a good fight right there. Yeah, he did well there. Kyle Dawkins, when, if you really think about it, right, they started losing him and his brother in the UFC, and this kid just went back to it in CFFC. He submission, Greg Ellis, unanimous, UD, submission, KO. Minus 480. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I've seen you lose. Like, win, then lose, then win. When are you going to start losing again? Because that could happen this could happen tomorrow. But I don't know if Marchat's the one to do it. The way he looked last time, just the way he was throwing his strikes, did not look good. I don't know what it was. I'm not the only one that's seeing that either. I know people are seeing that. While only 9% people out of 6,558 so far. That'll be around 8,000 tomorrow, 7,000 something. Shout to Shardog too. I like that dude. He's been following MMA for a long time. I've been watching it since '93. Boxing since '78. Yeah, '79. I'm sorry, '78, '79. Like, that's when I first seen Marvin Hagler running on fucking Cape Cod Beach. Wide World of Sports on Saturdays. I was 8 years old. Yeah, so I watched Pride, fucking Strike Force, all Glory, all of them. Kickboxing. We got good kickboxing tonight at 11. One championship. Yeah, this fight is like I don't want to go with Gerald Mershot. 3 losses in a row. It looks slow as molasses. Fucking uh, last time. Dawkins. Don't make me look like an asshole, dude. Dude, I can't go with you, dude. That fucking minus 480. I'm not gonna tell anyone to put that kind of money on you, dude. I don't care if 5 wins in a row, 4 of them in a CFFC. It's not the UFC. There's levels to this shit. We all know it. Fuck. I guess you know what? I go against the grain. I ain't trying to fucking impress nobody. I'm trying to make people money, handicapping fights. That's what that's called. Handicapping fights. When people put in A&Rs with me in football or fucking parlays, I'm like, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Just pick one fight at a time. Yeah, Dawkins. All right. I'll give you the fucking benefit of the doubt. KO. You KO'd Michelle Pereira, who's fucking a bad motherfucker for the first round anyways. He's a front runner. That's what we call it. That's what he is, a front runner. I had gloves in my pocket. Dude, I'm doing a live stream, my man. Like, I can't be fucking looking at shit, dude. Why don't you jump on here and tell the crowd, my man? Because he is a dear friend since we were little kids, me and this man. Only time he fucking calls me is when he's drinking, though. And he knows it, too. Yeah, I know. Paggle's good people, man. I know. I always like Paggle. All right, bro. All right, respect, bro. Yeah, hot fingers. I remember. That's what we used to drink with when it was cold out. What the? Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to go with my shot with the plus money and go for a fucking submission on the ground. Hopefully, Dawkins don't knock his dick loose. Say round 2. Because Mershot looked tired last time, and not only that, slow. This kid, I like this kid, a construction worker just like me, in fucking fights. It's very hard to do. It can be done, don't get me wrong, but if you're going to fight, you better eat, sleep, and breathe it at the highest level because there's only so far you're going to go if you have to keep working in fucking training. You have to just focus on your opponent. You cannot do both and expect to go. Marvelous Marvin Hagler will tell you that. But he worked for the Petronellis, so he would go there, and a lot of times they just say, all right, you signed in, now go back home and get your rest for tonight's training after you already trained in the morning too. You know what I mean? You got to train 2-3 times a day. You have to. You have to put up your opponent's pitch. You have to watch tape. Even though your fucking trainers watching tape, you watch the tape too by yourself. Don't count on your fucking trainers to do that. You do it. If you're a fighter out there. Well, I like this kid's story, man, and he's a fucking good kid too. Nice kid. Like very humble. Look at this, KO. That kid, Chris Martino. That kid's from New England Cartel, yeah. Well, close. Medford. I think it's Medford. That kid was taking everything Sean O'Malley had and kept coming forward. Sean O'Malley looked at him like this, like, what the fuck do I gotta do to this kid? He had green hair that fucking night, but I still don't think that fight should have been stopped. But look at this kid. I mean, talk about finishes, and this is exactly the fighters I like. Guys that finish motherfuckers. I don't mind wrestling if people get you on the ground, smash the shit out of you, talk shit to you while they're beating the snot out of you, like Khabib or John Jones fucking trying to break your fucking arm and elbowing you and splitting your fucking, you know, putting scars on your fucking face and blood leaking. I mean, unless you get someone on the ground and do that, then it's just a fucking rest, in my opinion. A lot of other people's too. This kid Ewan's tough though. And did this kid just take this fight on short notice too? Yeah, he did. 5 days ago, 22 hours, he fought 6 days ago. That's right. Somewhere, LFA or somewhere. I forget where. He fought. It doesn't say. It shows like a fucking. It doesn't even say the promotion. But LFA before that, 9 months, 2 weeks ago, head kick knockout versus 6-0 fighter at the time. Cirillo, Brendan Carrillo was 3-2 at the time. Brendan Gonzalez from Lights Out, who was 4-0 at the time, 1 year, 3 months ago. And yeah, so pretty staying consistent over the past 2 years. He's fought 5 times. Anthony Am Jr. Was 2-0 at the time, KO'd him. This is what I like, you know, the KOs and the finishes. That's why I like them. But same with this kid. I mean, come on, like, you know. But look at his, contender, UFC. That's a lot more than LFA, Lights Out, and Lights Out, even though they're all tough there too. But we all know there's levels. We all know that. And MMA, you're going to at least get 3, 4, 5 underdogs are going to hit every fucking card. Every single card. Look at him too. He's got for this dude. He's got 3-inch reach advantage over him too. Can teach reach. Wallmaker. I like Ewan too, but I like Wallmaker, the machine. The machine's already taken, dude. Why are people gotta do that shit, man? Like, what happens if you gotta fight? Well, yeah, you could probably fight. Yeah, you're 143. Yeah, you could fight. Fucking what's his name? The machine. Dalashvili. What's it gonna be? The machine versus the machine too? Machine senior versus machine junior? Do you ever think of that one, kid? But I like you. I do, dude. I like your attitude. You're a good fucking kid. And you're a fucking, you got that dog in you too, dude. So does this kid. That's the 3-inch advantage. I think that's going to make the difference. Stay on the outside, pick this kid apart, and don't let this kid get you to the ground because he can wrestle. Pretty good wrestler from what I've seen on tape. I mean, I've seen, a little bit of tape. I mean, he's pretty good with leverage-wise and grappling. I mean, I didn't look long enough to see if he's a fucking, a submission artist. But I know he could grapple or anti-fucking wrestle. I know he'd keep it on the feet if he has to too. But I think if this kid just uses his reach, AD all done. Get some original kid. You could be the machine from the south, and he could be the machine from the north. I guess it's all good, but how about the machete? How about the machete? Chop his head off, boy. Right? Go to KO here. Round 2, because I think Ewan's too tough to fucking quit. Don't make me eat my words, Ewan. I know you're tougher than that. Tracy Cortez versus Blanchfield. The last fight. Let me see. I thought they fought each other. They fought each other before. I know they have. See, it might have been. a while ago, though. She lost to Rose. She beat Rose. Rose is the only one that had kicked and knocked out Wei Lee. I did think that was a little bit of a slow stoppage, but at the same time, she definitely was discombobulated, Wei Lee, but she snapped the fuck out of it pretty quick, too. So that could have went on. Wei Lee, I believe, is going to beat Shevchenko. I already said this when the fight was announced. Wei Lee versus Jacek, that fight in 2019 was fucking better than some men fights, to be honest with you. They had hematomas. Didn't even look the same. And that was a cold-blooded fight. For your nickname, Blanchfield, that was cold-blooded. That was a cold-blooded fight. I think that was the fight of 2019 out of men and women. That wasn't just the best fight in the women's category. That was the best fight in 2019. Yeah, this fight is tough to pick. I like Tracy Cortez. I think she's good. Blanchfield, we all know, is pretty good too. People say Blanchfield's better with the hands. I think Cortez is better with the hands, and I think Blanchfield's better on the ground. Number 10 versus number 3, that's a big jump. We all know that. New York, too. Northeast beast. We all come from a different cloth here in the Northeast. I know people don't want to admit it that live down. I'm not saying there's not top people down south or in the West or in the Midwest. There is, or obviously there is. I'm just saying more so in the East, Northeast. It's just think about all the cities. Blue collar, hard working, like deal with every fucking blizzards, fucking heat waves in the summer, blizzards in the winter. You know what I mean? It's like we adapt to everything. Scottsdale, Arizona. You know what? I can't go against my fucking Northeast beast. 13-2, 12-2, 31, 26, 65. That 2.5 inch reach advantage is Muay Thai too. You know what? Maybe our Muay Thai is better than Cortez's, but Cortez's hands are better than Blanchfield's. Blanchfield, I'm gonna go with you, but I think Cortez. This is part 2. I knew they fought before. Yeah, I think Cortez is a good pick here, plus 205. I think the reach is going to be the fucking difference, though. I really do. Unfortunately. For you, lady. This lady, man, Fior, she's going to be a problem for a woman. Coming up, she's going to be a problem. And JJ Javissus, Jasmine Javissus, I think she's going to be a problem, too. I mean, as time goes on in the women's division, I mean. Yeah, I'll go with cold-blooded only because of the reach. I can't give you a loser. Even though Cortez could definitely win, and I don't hate that pick right there, plus 205. This fight should be a little bit closer. We all know it. I'll go with a decision. Aaron Blanchfield with damage too. Oh, look at this shit. RoboCop and Copy. Was it RoboCop 205? I thought he was 205. I thought he was 205, people. 14. Hey, salute to X, people in X and people on YouTube. Thank you so much, man, for checking in, tapping in. Appreciate you all, man. Check the description in the description, please. You'll see 16 more subscribers get subscribed. It doesn't cost you nothing. And you're going to see a lot of great content. I'm starting to I used to do the podcast and the audio in version on Spotify and everything. I'm going back to this weekend. I'm going to keep it on YouTube too, but that's why I'm verified on X, because I have freedom of speech. So, because I'm getting brutally honest, and people might get offended or fucking triggered, and I don't want to do that to anybody. I'm not on it or people's fucking feelings. I'm just fucking passionate about the fight game and epic music and life experiences. I mean, shit happens. You go on tears sometimes, rants. What the fuck? All right, thank you for keeping my picks there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, cool. Coppola Rodriguez, 2 fights on the prelims left here. And then I'm just going to go to Espinoza and the co-main and the main, and then on the boxer card, right? And then go to one championship, and all the fights for belts will I'll go over at least 2/3 of those, like for picks, because I only want to pick fights that I watch one championship every fucking week. I commentated this morning, me and Ant Williams, so Antonio Williams, man. I gotta fix his fucking audio or something, because I can't stand the echo no more. It's driving me nuts. And I know it's driving you people nuts that listen. Audio is the most important thing. Coppola versus Rodriguez. Coppola's a tough kid, but it's just like I think when it gets to a certain level, Acosta, I mean, that was a good fight. I think I could have won either way, in my opinion, but he beat Chris Curtis with a head kick 10 months ago. Cesar Almeida, he beat him. That's a good one. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, he's a problem for everybody, I think, in my opinion. He's cut from that cloth, like I tell you about. Rodriguez, though, this kid, Robocop, he's fucking good with his hands. Lost the cannon, yeah. Got KO. How do I forget Cannonier knocking out fucking Robocop? He beat Christian Leroy. Christian Leroy Duncan looked great fucking last week. He was on point. Yeah, he's Rodriguez is dangerous sometimes, man. When he gets threes and fours and sixes off, you know what I mean? When he's throwing punches and bunches, he's a problem. Kopylov, you can see he's been hitting the nose a lot of times. He don't slip punches well. They both got the same exact fucking reach, but 6'3" versus 6 feet, he's gonna be punching now. He's lower to the center of gravity. He's punching up. The man lower to the center of gravity. I know people are gonna think this is crazy. 24%. Do you know the top 25% on Tapology are pro mixed martial artists? In the top 25 in picks. So if it's 25%, you know a good 20% of those, right? Pro mixed martial, and they know something we don't know. That Rodriguez had a bad weight cut, or it could be a lot of things. Paulo Costa 3 months, 3 weeks ago. Is he healed from those fucking heavy hands? I don't know. Or naked choke. Yeah, Rodriguez is good. If he was an underdog, I'd be all over fucking Rodriguez. But we need underdogs, right? We need the handicap. And the only way you can do that, look, less losses for, but more fights. 23 fights, yeah. And 18 for him. All right. I'm going to go at Mother Russia here. Copy love. case you know, I'm 60% Irish, 30% Sicilian, 10% German. So, no, I'm not Russian, but I have Russian friends. Kopylov. I have friends in every fucking Kopylov. Yeah, Kopylov. Uh, uh, I don't know how this fucking fight's gonna go, but see how many fucking submissions. I know he has some, but lately, I mean, I know he gets submitted though. About decision. One thing we know about Kopylov, he does have a chin. Not a horrible chin. Bo Nickel, back from the knockout, I said he was going to get knocked out by Dorita. I said he's a double champion one, man. I think this is too quick of a jump of fucking Bo Nickel. He looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy in that fight. He don't look like he trained at all. Guy looks like Boss Rutan a little bit. Bo Nickel, man, I wish you nothing but the best, kid. Like, I hope you do well, man. I hope you learn from that loss. You get the 3-inch reach again, but Rodolfo Vieira is a tough kid, man. I don't give a fuck what his record is. He's good. He's beat some good guys that are proven, like, chasing Brundage around, takedowns for Brundage, right? Petrosian, great striker, right? I mean, elite, pretty elite. Petrosky, a bad, horrible. Lost to fucking Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis is either on or he's off. Trezon Gore was a tough guy. I mean, doesn't fight a lot. That's the problem with a lot of these guys. They don't fight a lot. They don't fight enough. It's funny. I'm going to have to go with Bo Nickel here. Well, maybe not. Hold on. 6 months, 1 week. I always say KO. 6-month rule, right? It's over 6 months. Kind of going against my own fucking thing. You know what? I'm going to go with Vera. I don't think Bo Nickel is serious about this thing. I don't think he's got that dog in him. I mean, he does. He has that dog in him, but I don't know if that's what he wants to do. I think he has so many other opportunities that he's weighing, and he's probably like, you know what? This is guaranteed multimillionaire in the next 10 years. Fighting, I could lose 3, 4 in a row, and I'm not guaranteed multimillionaire. You know what I mean? So you got to think about it. Put yourself in his shoes too, right? Yes, he's great with wrestling. Yes, he could fight. Yes, he could do a lot of things. Go with his hands. He's good with jiu-jitsu. I mean, I've seen him look fucking elite out there versus certain guys like these fights. Like, he looked incredible. Like these three looked great. Just these two right here, he looked really good. This fight, yeah, obviously good, right? But that unanimous decision versus Paul Craig, Dorita, we all know what happened. I'm going to have to go for Vieira because he has a chance to win. Plus 185, why not take the chance? I know you can't teach reach, but age ain't everything if you haven't been in a lot of wars. If you haven't taken a lot of fucking knockouts and you haven't been in a lot of long wars, you have a chance. I'm looking for fucking, what's it called here? Underdogs for you people out there. I'll put $5 on 3 or 4 fighters. If they win, I'll just keep putting the money on it. That's it. That's how I do it. But I don't even do it all the time. But this card, I'm going to do it. I did a last card live to show people. I'm not even going to do picks no more. I did it for almost 2 years. And I only got like 2 thank yous given people underdogs. So it's kind of not worth it. But I'm going to show you where I'm leaning. You know what I mean? I'm always going to go over the cards at the end of the week on Fridays or Saturday mornings. We'll see you on Fridays probably. See, I say first round. I think he's going to be timid. I don't think he's going to be timid at all. Saint Denis versus Dariush. This could fucking Saint Denis is a legit train killer. Special forces in the France military. Poirier knocked him the fuck out. Money Moncano knocked him the fuck out, right? But then he came back, arm triangle choke, submission, roofie, started using them dirty tactics like special forces do. Anything to get the job done, and I understand that. I get it. You have to get it done. If you gotta gouge someone's eyes, kick them in the balls, whatever it takes. In war, that's what I mean. Renato Moicano. Yeah, he looked good for 4.5 weeks ago. Looked better, UD, but I was hoping he'd finish him. Sharukian, Oliveira, those 2 fucking fights hurt, dude. I thought he was the next one after this fight right after Gamrot. I thought he was the next one. But he could beat Gamrot, who's got cardio like that, and who's always going to be in front of you. Dariush, I always thought Dariush would be the next lightweight champion. Emma Gaethje, I said, like right after Khabib retired. But then obviously things changed. In that fight, 157, right? Catch weight. Benny, I want to pick you, Benny, but shit. I wish you'd bring a coach from there to another gym and work with another gym too, and your coach. Work on your hands. Go work with fucking Freddie Roach. Let him learn. I know it's different MMA punching and boxing punching, but learn how to throw fucking knockout punches and combinations. Because then you could add it to your fucking repertoire of fucking offense. 30% got Darius, 70% got Saint Denis. They're both 3-2 in the last 5. I go at plus 160. Dariush could look really good sometimes. We all know it. I mean, 23-6 is not bad in the UFC. 15-3 is not bad in the UFC. It's MMA period. Saint Denis might have the chance because of the 1-inch reach advantage, and if he starts throwing. I think Dariush is a little slow, but he is kind of unorthodox with his strikes, and that's why he's effective with him. And as we all know, his jiu-jitsu is really good, right? Let's go with the fucking underdog city, man. Fucking why not? We'll go with I think Denis gonna go in there and try to grapple, do what he does best, because that's what he went back to. What got him there is the grappling. I think Benny's gonna fucking trick him on the ground and submit him. Submit Saint Denis. I don't know why. I just have a gut feeling. Take it for it. Just bet one fight at a time. and I bet you're gonna win money. Because I go with a lot of fucking underdogs, and believe me, 5 or 6 are gonna hit at least. Sometimes even fucking 2/3, 80% hit underdogs. Leon Edwards is a great underdog to pick. You know why? Ex-champion. And we all know what he has striking wise. He didn't look good there. He didn't look good there. Freitas looked good. That spinning back elbow was vicious. Charo Gary's fighting next week. All these fights. I love this kid that he fights Muay Thai, but honestly, I think Edwards is going to beat Freitas. Even though I like to go for the guy with heavy hands. You know what? Actually, that 4-inch reach advantage is hard to fucking pass up. Yeah. Freitas, I don't care if you smoke or not. You know how to breathe. I'm sorry, people. Like, I think Leon's a great underdog, though, to take at fucking plus 150. I think you should throw a couple dollars on him. Just in case you got a parlays or whatever the fuck going, right? You need some decent fucking underdogs. He's a decent fucking underdog. I'm just taking Freitas because I know how he is very heavy-handed. And look at that Muay Thai fucking tattoo. I love Muay Thai. 8 limbs. I mean, come on. 76, 24. I have a funny feeling Edwards is going to win this fight, but it's only a 3-round fight. Freitas can hit 3 rounds. Sean Brady and Morales. I think Brady is on a fucking tier. I think he's like, I wish he was, I wish he had heavier hands. Sometimes he looks really good with his hands, and lately he hasn't, though. Lately he's been using his wrestling, which is smart. Yeah, that wasn't a good loss right there, but beat Gastelum, who's a fucking hard fight for anybody. Yeah, he's looked good recently. He's fought really good fighters. I mean, cream of the crop, and this way at 170. I mean, see, Gilbert Burns, he KO'd Magny, Jake Matthews, Griffin. Fuck it. Michael Morales. I don't want to go against my man from Philly. But that fucking reach, man. Morales, you're going to be able to get up, dude. Brady, I like you, brother. I think Morales has way too much reach, and I think he's going to clip you. I really do, dude. I'm going to go first round KO. Because I know you're going to be swinging too, so Underdog City, right? You can win it in the first round too, Brady, or second round. I would probably lean 60% Brady, 40% Morales, but Morales got them fucking extra reach. He's got 6.5-inch reach, man. That's fucking a lot. And especially when the person with the reach knocks out everybody, fights almost 18-0 versus 18-1. Bilal don't actually have the heaviest fucking hands either. I got what 3-4 knockouts in his fucking 25 fights. This kid just flatlines people, which I like. But Sean Brady does got good hands. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think they're both gonna go after each other and try to kill each other. This fight is very interesting. I feel like Shevchenko is. We all know how good Shevchenko is, right? She got less losses, 26. She got more wins. Weili, 25, 4-1. Kyrgyzstan, salute. China, salute. Check this out. 36, 37. Almost 38, right? Yeah, 64, like, percent of Tapology shows. Tapology, almost 7,000 people have picked so far. Shevchenko, 36%. Enter the return to the 36 chambers. Um, I'm gonna go with what I've been thinking since day. I'm gonna go with Weili as a fucking underdog. Yeah, Weili. I think Shevchenko's very smart. She's been doing this her whole life. I think she's gonna go off and live her best life. And Weili's gonna be around probably another year. Same thing. She'll probably go do the same thing. I think it's Weili. She beat Jan. I thought Jan was gonna. Yeah. Lemos. Esparza. I mean, yeah. Spinning back fist. She can wrestle. She can anti-wrestle. Unanimous. Submission. Rear naked Joe loss. Remember, split decision. Like, it's just been close fights for her lately. Weili is just like, you see her win, like, decisively. Yeah, Weili, that's one of the best underdogs on the night, too. Zhang. I got JDM, yeah. Nothing against Islam. I like Islam. I think he's good people. Rest in peace to his coach, and Khabib. But rest in peace to Khabib's father, Abdul, who's a great trainer. And he did say he would be the next lightweight champ after Khabib, and he did do that. I don't believe in size matters. I think Delamena is 10 times better with his hands, heavier hands, more natural, 170 pounder. And can anti-wrestle, can get the fuck up. I mean, we've all seen him. Has good fucking jiu-jitsu. Got 2.5 inch reach advantage. And he's gonna make, and he's underdog as the champion. I mean, look at this. Moicano took that on short notice, right? Poirier, Volkanovski was short notice, I'm pretty sure. The first fight, I thought Volk won that fight, actually. At least the 5th round he did, anyways. 33-8. Submission time, triangle choke. Yeah, so that's the only person who, and those 2 fights were like, full camps for those guys, right? But these 3 fights, a lot of his opponents haven't had, full camps. And he got knocked the fuck out in his first fight, or the first 2nd or 3rd UFC fight. I don't think people remember that. And checked out, he's got heavy hands, and he didn't look like he was intimidated at all. I don't think he even cares, honestly. It's all respect, though. I know he respects Islam. Islam's a good dude. I think this is Islam's toughest fight, and I think Khabib knows it too. I'm sure Khabib's told him. It's going to be hard. Stay away from the 2.5-inch reach, too. Yeah, I wouldn't just think Makachev is just going to win this easy. I don't think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a war, or JDM's going to fucking UD in a MS decision. One or the other. He's going to put him to sleep, or he's going to give him lessons in with hands. But if anyone could do it, it's Islam. Islam definitely has the self-belief, and he's definitely trains hard enough. I mean, he's been training his whole life. I mean, that old school training is where it's at. That's the way you should be training. So I have nothing but respect for Khabib and Islam and Usman and Umar and all the younger guys coming up underneath those guys. They're stacked with fucking talent. They're always going to be a fucking hard fight. But they're human just like we are. If you train hard enough and you hit hard enough and you get that 30% fucking confidence boost that you already had confidence prior to that, you're going to be pretty dangerous. I got Della plus money all day long. I'd say round 4. I'm going to say round 3. I'm going to say round 3. Or decision, unanimous decision, and still JDM. So both underdogs co-main and main. Fight Center, I gotta show you guys this. No one's talking about this Espinoza fight. Like, this guy knocks people out at 125 pounds. He's a fucking savage. Like Inoue, like fucking Gervonta Davis, or like all these smaller guys that can actually knock people out. Like, Espinoza's a fucking savage. I already seen you, Banks Ben. I want to see Espinoza fight. The boxing. Mess. Good luck, Hogan. He's a local kid. He's really good. Irish kid, tough kid. Good luck tomorrow, kid. Here we go right there. It's on ESPN Deportes. My friend's fighting in Knuckle next month, in December. Right there. Espinoza versus Khegai. Espinoza's he's got the belt. Fucking mouse is, or the Tapology page is going ill. They want to fucking sell you everything. Espinoza versus. Here we go right here. So we got WBO World Featherweight title on the line. 27-0 for Rafael Espinoza. Let me show you this guy's record. Look. Bang. 11 wins. Current streak. 11 win streak. KO, body shots. These are all championship fights too. See? Won the belt, defended the belt, defended the belt, defended the belt. It's the hardest thing to do is defend the belt. Defending champ. So he's going to fight the defending champ next. Yeah, I think he moved up in weight. Golden Boy fight night. KO round 2. I mean, this unanswered punches. Rosas. Look, round 1, KO. 125 pounder. He's got hands like that. Check left hook. Round 1, unanimous. Round 2, yeah. Since going pro. Top rank, golden boy. That bang. He has a nasty uppercut too. Yeah, this kid's this is a card I'm covering. Hopefully, like by the time UFC co-main and main are done, then we'll be right at the co-main and main. Even though I like to check this fight, I like to check a lot of these fights out. A lot of these fights are great if you like boxing. But no one's talking about this fight. He's the next champ. Ukraine, 23-2-1. Delgado versus Valenzuela, 31-4-1, 23-0. Delgado, 140 pounds, 126 pounds for the title. I think this is going to be a 6th defense, 14-50, huge favorite. This fight's pretty good right here. Torres Jr. versus Select. Montreal versus Vargas is a good fight. 19-3-15. That's a good fight at 140. This is a big heavyweight fight right here. These two, Torres Jr. 13-0. But then it's just 6 round, 8 round. We got a 10 rounder down there. 10-10. 12-12. Yeah, so if I get through like the UFC main event ends and then we're like right here, I'll be happy. If we get a lame fight in the UFC, then I'll cover the fight that this is on because I'll have like 4 screens going. 4 screens going, so I could definitely do them all at the same time. I have my partner with me. I'd definitely be able to get him. Islam over 1.5. You like that? You like that, brother? You like that Islam over 1.5? Is a lock, you think? Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick. I like that pick too. I don't think Islam's gonna. I think he's gonna have a hard time with JDM. So that's Espinoza, and then we got the one championship card that's fucking stacked. I mean, we all watch. I don't know if you all watch, but I know I watch one championship every Friday morning. It never disappoints. Let's see. Is this, let me see if this middle screen is moving. I think so. Let me see if I sound. See if it's moving. Yep. I think, yep. Okay, it is. Let me see. No, I don't want to be a long broker. Already worked. Building businesses. UFC. There we go. One championship is right there somewhere. Samson. Bare knuckle. That's pure violence. We all know that. Showbox. One championship. Oh shit. Superman versus Niori. This is good. Niori. Minus 125, minus 105 for Superman. Wow. That's a good price to get him at. But Nori's pretty good too. 32, 35, 73-inch reach. You get the 3-inch reach advantage. This could be interesting. Check out this card. Goddamn. What do you see? Like all the names on this. So we got 7 kickboxing bouts, 6 MMA bouts, 1 grappling bout, 3 Muay Thai bouts. But here's the thing, the MMA are all like some of their best. So we got Nori main event, 1 light championship belt, Superman defending champ. I'm leaning Superman there. Wakamatsu defending champ, 1 bantamweight championship MMA. This is kickboxing, Superman and Nori. I bet this is MMA versus Pacquiao. From the Philippines, I'm pretty sure. He's 14-4. 1 record, he's 14-4. He's 9-4. I think if you can get him at he's slight underdog plus 175. I think that's a good pick. I'm leaning Pacquiao. Josh, I forget how they say his last name. Pacquiao. I think it's Pacquiao or Pacquiao. It's not like Pacquiao. 1 vacant strawweight championship in Muay Thai. Nadaka versus Ketwina. That's a good fucking fight, man. Plus 200 underdog for the man from Thailand. Ketwina. And minus 260. Strawweight championship. 5 rounds. These are all 5 rounds. I'm not comfortable picking this fight. I don't know. Nongo, I know Nongo very well, plus 290. This is Muay Thai. First Rotang. We all know what Rotang is. But if you watch one championship, Nongo's fucking a savage too. But I think Rotang's going to take this. Who's Rotang's last fight? Was it Super Bond? I think it was. I think that's the last time we've seen him. Come on, we stand still, mouse. Please, there we go. Oh, Supalak, I'm sorry, Supalak. No, he's had 3 fights since then. Jacob Smith, unanimous. Pyrrhic. Sagawa. Round 1, left hook. That was March 23rd, 2025. 1 championship is live now. 173. Ceremonial weigh-ins. Face-offs. I'll go. I like Rotang in this fight, but Nongo could fight. Nongo's tough. This is a super card though. Let me see. I'm gonna go with Rotang. That's Muay Thai. And, Christian Lee. That's Rasulov. This is MMA. This kid Rasulov is an animal, but we all know Christian Lee's fucking defending champ. He's a champion, 17-4. Christian Lee ain't ranked in MMA. Neither of them are ranked in MMA. But this kid from Turkey is really tough right here. Yeah, he's the favorite. I would go with plus 120 with Christian Lee. I mean, he's a fucking champion for a reason. All the sad things that happen in the family there. He's fighting for something more, I think. That plus 120 is like a slap in the face. I bet he feels like. Sagawa versus Puric. Kickboxing, there's a good fight right here. 135. I'm not touching that. There's another Anpo. This kid Anpo's an animal versus Gregorian. I'm sure people know who Gregorian is. If you love mixed martial arts and kickboxing and Muay Thai, but there's a kickboxing fight, Gregorian. I like Anpo in this fight, but yeah, he's plus 170. I like Anpo. Gregorian is a fucking animal though, at minus 220. Oh, look at this Superlek. Minus 115. That's a good price to get him at versus Yuki Yoza. Near even, minus 110. This is a good fight. Kickboxing. We all know that Superlek has the fucking, some of the hottest kicks in fucking, in one championship in Thailand, in the world. This kid is like fucking 6'4" at 155. He's hitting people with knees in the Muay clutch, fucking knees to the chin. Just standing there with Jimmy. If he could keep it away from him, keep him away. I don't think it's going to happen though. This guy Nane's really good. I'm going to go with a Nane because he's got that dog in him. He likes finishing people. Stan Fairfax versus Muramoto. She's really good. Plus 330. That's a good pick right there if you want to take a chance. But Stan Fairfax always finds a fucking way. She's just a fucking kickboxing and Muay Thai savage and MMA savage too. Moderate favorite 305. Like I said, you could probably throw a couple bucks on underdog, but I think Stan Fairfax will fucking find that liver and win that fight. Rutolo versus Isojima. This card is off the fucking charts. Bodoni versus Lovato Jr. I'm not picking these fights. Peacock, they're too close. Yeah, this fight's really good. Muay Thai right here. Jake Peacock versus Soyo. Both these guys are really good. Look at that. Canada represents Calgary, Alberta representing Muay Thai. Oklahoma City and Dallas, Texas fighting each other in grappling. This is like, BJJ fucking, that's what grappling is in one championship, BJJ. This is an MMA fight right here. Turkey. He's minus 2,600. Plus 990. He's ranked about 15th in the Asian Pacific. This kid from Turkey's really good though. He might be have more cardio and just over Pucci. But he is ranked 15th in the Asian Pacific, and that's where a lot of these fighters fight out of. That fight's hot. I don't know. I would lean with Adrosian. Wow, insane fights, man. Koi. Tetsuka. Savage right there. Plus 110 money. I like Tetsuko for plus money. Harata, Sawanda, these ladies ain't gonna quit. That's MMA. MMA. Kickboxing. Wei versus Akimoto. That's the first fight. Look at all these fights that fizzled out. Triple champ status. Kane versus Melican. Melican had a middleweight belt, light heavyweight belt, and heavyweight belt. He beat him last time for the heavyweight belt. Look at all these fights that fell out. Jonathan Aggie was supposed to fight. He withdrew versus that big tall guy Anand. Pogat withdrew. Zamboa and Anga withdrew, I'm sorry. And Kane injury. Yeah. Kane injury. He's going to be one of those guys that never fucking defends the belt. Holds on to it for a year or two and then gets his ass kicked. But he did fight good in that fight. I gotta give him credit. Versus a triple champion. So yeah, we got fucking 3 stack cards tomorrow. What can you say? And Queens Retro, your Queens Eubanks versus fucking Ben, Conor Ben, and a couple other good fights on that card too. I mean, it's fucking great fucking day of fights. I gave you as many underdogs as I could. If you take all those picks right and do them separately, no parlays, right, you'll definitely win money. You'll definitely be ahead money. And any professional gamblers out there would tell you, as long as they're ahead of money at the end of the year, that's a successful year. You know, so that's what it's all about, being ahead every quarter, every 3 months, or every 6 months, or every year. There's underdogs in MMA and Muay Thai kickboxing and MMA. That's always going to happen. Boxing, it can happen. Espinoza's almost a lock on that fight. That's a hard guy to beat, and he's vicious, man. So for 125 pounders, you probably haven't heard a lot about Espinoza, but go watch him fight. I'm telling you right now, come over and watch him fight with us. It's on ESPN Deportes. I'll be commentating that fight. Hopefully, my co-host will be here for the UFC. I know that for sure. He said, and we'll probably finish the night off. It'll go probably till like 1 in the morning, 6 to 1. It'll be like 7-8 hour night, depending if we get a bunch of knockouts or whatever. But thanks for jumping. Tyler Beats, thanks for subscribing, dude. And I like Islam over 1.5 too. That's a good pick, dude. I like that pick too. Our captain, Rafucho. Always good to see you, brother. Man. And the 14 over at X. Salute to you, people. See you later on today. We got a great fucking day of fights. Queensberry starts at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Eubanks versus Ben. There's some good fights on that card. If you're bored this afternoon, I'm sure other people are covering it. I had to pick one boxing card to pick, and I haven't seen Espinoza fight in a while, so I was looking forward to seeing him fight again. So I'm taking over that card. Obviously, UFC to 322 and one championship. That fucking stack card of a lot of kickboxing, a little bit of Muay Thai, and a lot of MMA, but at least they're all fucking big names and elite fighters. Let me see. I'll be back at 6 o'clock tonight, people. The links will be up this afternoon or this morning. Let me leave you guys with a fucking outro because I feel like shitty just leaving you guys with nothing. Just subscribe and thank you and all that. I'd rather leave you with something that while I'm making this third album, I'm just like, wow, I'm so much better than I was before. But I did have a lot of help on the first album. The first two albums, like with my producer, he helped out a lot. He did a really good job. And all the MCs, they all did a good job. All right, let me see. We can go with Psychiatric. Sound like Madonna. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys with this Psychiatric track from the second album. Third album's coming out fucking dope.
Cracks and sick and psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results are tragic. Oh, so cold, we spit these habits. All I want, I have to have it. Tracks and sick and psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results are tragic. Oh, so cold, we spit these habits. All I want, I have to have it.
Oh no, it's Bobby Nizzo back at it again with a new CD, Unforgettable. FBI telling, no hygiene smelling. Sad to say, I'm a 3-count felon. You can write 3 bios on every different aspect. Parts of my life, tragic, mad strife, mad sins, mad smashing heads, hustling, skeletons in my closet. Every one of them, I caused it, I lost it. I'm going to hell over 1,000 sins. Multiplied by 12, divide by 3, equals hell for eternity. Learn from me, hear me spit it legit, kid. Hustler, muscler, but there's always someone tougher. I'm no bluffer, I wear 2 rubbers, the forgotten ones, nice. Platinum, gold, and ice. Thinking skins, wise as sign. DGS, Digital Genius skins. Producing this sociopathic beat. Sick off for life.
Tracks and sick and psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results are tragic. Oh, so cold, we spit these habits. All I want, I have to have it. Tracks and sick and psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results are tragic. Oh, so cold, we spit these habits. All I want, I have to have it.
You ever been in a nightmare? It's dark and eerie. Feeling petrified when you finally hear me speak words that predict your end. A slow, painful death. Now the torture begins. It's like entering room 237 in the Overlook Hotel and start Armageddon. Overwhelming fear takes over your whole body. Begging for mercy, but I ain't feeling sorry. Smelling your fear like a canine. Take lies out in a man's ride. You found lace with brain parts on your brake line. You never say killer snakes in broad daylight. Releasing hate, hesitate, get your snake bite. Get your gang tied, never waste time. Taste fire if you test mine. Shine all night long cause it tastes right. Use the rocks like a 9 by the waistline.
Tracks and sick and psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results are tragic. Oh, so cold, we spit these habits. All I want, I have to have it. Tracks and sick and psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results are tragic. Oh, so cold, we spit these habits. All I want, I have to have it.
Hello, doctor, I'm here, I got a problem. I wanna drown my neighbor, please help me solve them. I'm thinking boulders and bricks, maybe hockey bags and chains. What you think? Please don't think that I'm loony in the brain or insane in the membrane. It flows through my veins. Got a paranoid and bored, life is always the same. So I follow people home just to see what their life like. Peek through the windows when I see the night lights. I tiptoe about, I make myself at home. I lay down on the couch and then I rest my dome. And then I slowly start to roam. The living room is nice, so are the pictures of the kids on the wall with the wife. In the kitchen though, I'm not a fan of faux wood. The kids' rooms look good and I like what you did with the pool. I'll show you in a minute, I just need to get my tools and the cement for your shoes, plus your dirty condom use.
Tracks and sick and psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results are tragic. Oh, so cold, we spit these habits. All I want, I have
Track so sick and psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results are tragic. Oh, so bold, we spit these habits.